Welcome back to the Morning Drive. Here are your hosts, Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
Nine minutes before the top of the hour. We are back on the Morning Drive, and it's time to bang it up. You know, my friends, this is one of my most favorite race weekends of the year. It's time to go to the great state of Alabama. It's time for Talladega and the Geico 500 race weekend. Let's bang it up. Yes, I do. Coming up, we're going to expand on the Friday 4 top of the hour. We're going to spend it with you at 866 Pit Lane. But before we get there, it's time for this. Hey, Pete.
Yes.
What is today?
Today, Bagman, is Friday, April 21st, 2023.
I don't know why this is being celebrated today, but it's Kindergarten Day.
And the statistics and the research shows that pre-K and early education prepares children for kindergarten.
Thank you.
Sure.
My sister Angela, kindergarten teacher, all these years. Bless her heart. She got a nice class this year. I think she has 37 kids in her class this year, Baggy. Woo!
Wait, she's got 37 kids?
Mm-hmm. She does have a teacher's assistant, but this is why we need to fund education, because we need help educating our children, obviously.
That's not a kindergarten class. That's a small army. Good Lord.
I believe it's a battalion.
All she needs is a punter and a kicker, and she can go play in the National Football League. You kidding me?
To say.
Might need to make cuts.
Where's she in the draft? Can I see your mock drafts, please? As it is April 21st, today is National Surprise Drug Test Day.
Don't remember, don't care. Drug tests don't lie. Scoreboard doesn't lie.
Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, after 420 day. Yeah, winning. Don't eat that poppy seed muffin yesterday because you have a problem today.
Today is also World Creativity and Innovation Day.
Very important. We appreciate all the creativity and innovation that's out there.
Mm-hmm. On this day, in 753 BC, marks the traditional date of the foundation of Rome.
Rome destroyed Messala as surely as Rome has destroyed my family.
Wow. Remember that movie Tony Rome with Frank Sinatra? That was a good one.
Did you like Romulus or Remus more? Who are you more of a fan of?
I think I was more of a Remus guy. I don't know. Romulus sort of bothered me.
I'm a Romo guy myself.
Oh, you must like fresh turnovers. On this day in 43 BC.
Wow.
By the way, that's a meme. Tony Romo standing there with like a baker's apron on. Fresh turnovers. All right, we move on. On this day in 43 BC, Marcus Antonius was defeated by Octavian near Modena. No, that's a vaccine. Modena, Italy. I don't know. I've never been to Italy. I don't know where this is.
All right. Well, let's get some Rome food. You know, I dated a girl with a Roman nose. It was Roman all over her face.
Oh, boy. On this day in 1649, the Maryland Toleration Act was passed, allowing all freedom of worship.
Seems fair.
Crab cakes and tolerance. That's what Maryland does.
On this day in 1689, William III and Mary II were crowned joint king and queen of England, Scotland, and Ireland.
Man.
Lord, they were running the board.
So wait, did they become the fifth or the sixth when they were combined? Did they add them together? Did they multiply them together?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they left them separate.
But they ran the trifecta. They had the trifecta there with those three countries, didn't they?
On this day in 1856, the Mississippi River was crossed by a rail train for the first time. It happened between Davenport, Iowa, and Rock Island, Illinois.
The old Quad Cities area down there. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. On this day in 1865, President Abraham Lincoln's funeral train left Washington.
Wonder how long that took. Well, where's he going? He's dead.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Come on.
It's no rush.
This day in 1940, Take It or Leave It premiered on CBS Radio.
Go ahead. Take them. You know what?
Hey, you know what? We don't need that anymore. Get all over yourself.
Turn off the lights and take the British West Indies with you. Go ahead. Take it or leave it.
On this day in 1959, Alf Dean caught a 16-foot, 10-inch white shark that weighed 2,664 pounds. At the time, it was the largest catch with a rod and reel.
I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. Bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommycods. This shark, swallow you whole.
And it did. Poor Captain Quint.
Well, I kind of bit down on him a little bit.
Well, you know.
I'll never forget him screaming like that. I saw that as a kid, and I was like, no, and then he's screaming.
Kicking it. He's kicking it.
He's kicking
Oh
it in
my
the
God.
face. He's screaming, and then getting thrashed around a couple times. And, and you're just like, no, Quint.
So I remember one time Dad and Uncle Charlie went out in the Delaware Bay. Dad had a 17-and-a-half-foot tri-hull boat. And they're sitting out there, and all of a sudden, they're having a nice cold Coca-Cola. And all of a sudden, up pops this shark fin out of the water and begins to circle the boat.
Oh, boy.
Charlie grabs a rod and reel and goes to put it in the water. And Dad's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm trying to catch that shark. Dad says, well, what are you going to do with it if you catch it? He says, I'm going to bring it in this boat. Dad says, what boat? Not this one.
There's no way. Bring the shark into the boat?
Way.
No way. Ugh.
On this day in 1977, Annie opened on Broadway.
Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits loop the loop.
Wait a minute. That's not Annie. That's Shirley Temple.
Oh, whoops. Oh, that's tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Whoops. I got my black and white TV child stars mixed up. My bad.
That's okay. You saved us because that Tomorrow song would be stuck in our head anyway.
There you go. Well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar, Pete. What is a bottom dollar?
It's the last
Hey, we got to go. On this day, 1986, Geraldo Rivera opened a vault that belonged to Al Capone at the Lexington Hotel in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was in it.
Including his career. It's like, yikes.
On this day in 1989, the Game Boy handheld video game device was released in Japan.
I never had a Game Boy. Had a PSP.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And on this day in 2000, North Carolina researchers announced that the heart of a 66 million year old dinosaur was more like a mammal or bird than it was a reptile.
Yeah.
They're just big chickens, man. They are just big chickens.
But do they taste like chicken?
Probably not.
I would think not.
Gamey, if you will.
Get back to you on that.
Yeah.
On this day, or I'm sorry, birthdays today. Iggy Pop is 76. Queen Elizabeth II would have been 97 today. Tony Romo is 43. Rob Riggle, Pete's favorite, is 53. Other birthdays today include birthdays for Bill Engel, Bob Barsha, Greg Zipadelli, Ralph Seagraves, and Big Country, Austin Hill.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Happy birthday, one and all, on this Friday, April 21st, 2023.